Hey, my dear peeps from near and far, happy Easter. How was your week? Did you get a lot done? We accomplished a lot this second week in Florida, and for the first time one afternoon in the middle of the week, I found myself thinking, what is next on the list? And there was absolutely nothing I could do right then. So I did what any other human would do, which is find something to clean. We had exceptional milestones this week. My son had a gap in the immunizations from what he received in the UK to what is required here to start the US school enrollment. There was polio, TB, hepatitis B, and chickenpox. So he received 3 one day and another one 2 days later. So if you put yourself in the mind of a 9-year-old who had no vaccines since he was probably 3 or 4 years old. So when we had to sit down for the first 3 jobs, we heard everything from what are you doing to me, so you're killing me, to I hate you and I'll never talk to you again. We held him down in a deep embrace, exposing the arm, and the nurse went to town. However, the last vaccine, which was the polio one, which was done 2 weeks later, he was very brave, it was super easy, and there was no screaming, no shouting, and no drama. As a parent, you try not to laugh, but now we have a new family joke. What are you doing to me? You're killing me. After the immunizations, we had the physical, which was very easy as well, all very professionally done, and the doctor was a very caring lady from New York. The physical immunizations, the address verification, and all these different due diligence, all appointments require visits to various Orange County government offices. And I have to say that every single staff member we interacted with was extremely pleasant, informative, and I was really impressed. The scheduling of immunization doses and boosters is entirely different in the UK because the bulk there are done when they are less than a year old, and then some at preschool and in preparation for reception, and then there doesn't seem to be any further scheduled ones until they are in the teenage years. In the US, they get a few when they're babies. They can get it also a few when they are preschoolers, once again when they are 11, and then again in the teenage years. So at the end, we finished all the paperwork for my son's school enrollment, and he's set to start tomorrow, which is Monday. So how is he getting to school? To start, it's only 5 minutes away, but also we bought a car. The dealer was honest with the price. The sales guy, Andy, was transparent, genuine. You don't see that very often with car salesmen here in Florida or in the US, or anywhere in the world for that. My brother-in-law got inside the hook. As he works for a shop, he checked everything that could be of concern and gave us a few tips. And so here it is. A 2019 Santa Fe Hyundai with approximately 110,000 miles, only had one owner, but it was a commercial owner, so we think it was leased. And how can we buy a car if we're still approximately 3 weeks away from completing the house sale? Well, we took a massive risk and put it in my Bank of America MasterCard credit card. Deep breath. I've never done anything like that. I've only had the one credit card at a time in my entire life. My balances are always low and cleared every 6 months or so. So this tactic was a bit out of character. We are relying entirely on the fact that we will be completing the sale on the house and we will be able to clear the balance in less than 4 weeks. So keep calm, live on, and let's hope all goes well. But it gives my husband peace of mind to have the ability to go to job interviews. We can be responsible for our school drop-offs, and also we can research the neighborhoods that we are interested for rentals later on. We also decided for a soccer club for my son. Still not used to the word soccer, I'd rather call it football, but then it can get very confusing with American football. So we visited 3 clubs and basically let him decide what club he got the best vibes on, and he was really honest with us, and we agreed with his decision. So he's joining Soul SC in Winter Garden. Another cool thing this week was being able to watch the Artemis 2 launch. That was awesome for me. I'm a space geek and dig all that, so I was pretty excited to be able to see it. And that's it. It has been great spending time with my sister, my mom, my brother-in-law, my three nieces, which are so much fun and thus remind me to appreciate how easy things can be with just the one son. We are so lucky to have family to help us and support us during this transition, and we can only hope to be able to return the favor one day. So, three things that we miss about the Isle of Man aside from friends and family. A cold day. It would be nice, one day a week, turning colder and having a break from the heat. Two, vegan options. For me, there is definitely more in the Isle of Man for vegans on shops and restaurants. Not so much here. I'm still researching that. And also lack of traffic. Driving was nicer there. Now, three things we're digging about Florida: wildlife everywhere, squirrels, lizards, and we even saw a tiny corn snake in my sister's plant pot at the front door. It was really cute. And people are super friendly. If you're walking the dog, most passersby will greet you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. They're very nice. And the weather, it is always sunny, just like in Ramsey, in the Isle of Man. And then that's it for this week, guys. Pretty sure next week there will be more excitement, as usual. Thank you for watching. Please share, comment, like, subscribe, and keep sending your love and support. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.